various issues. But let me ask you, the big thing right now, Jeff, and this is no secret, you've never been a married man. You are not a father. Now, you asked me the other day.
Stipulate to that.
You asked me, well, Glenn, you don't have any kids, right? I said, well, first of all, not that I know of. And secondly, I'm not running for mayor. But let me ask you, has this question ever come up before with all the years you've run? I can't remember that. I really can't.
Well, it's funny in a way. I remember when I first ran, remember those commercials with that older woman on TV saying, Jeff Graham scares me.
That was the first time you ran, remember?
And it's been a recurring theme. And I think the obvious innuendos that go with it, it's disappointing. Because I have run a few times, and I'm older now, and there, it still just keeps out there. And in this day and age, where there is no normal anymore, I don't think, and every family has different situations within it, and people have variations on their life, and kids and no kids and all of that stuff. We've got someone like City Councilwoman Matt Galuso. She's a little bit, maybe 5 years younger than I am.
Sure.
She's never been married and has no children. How do you think she feels when she hears this kind of malarkey being said about you're somehow a lesser person or something like that because of that situation you're in? My goodness, Secretary of the Army John McHugh, he doesn't have any children. Mm-hmm. He's not married. To be saying those type of things in today's world especially, is divisive, and it's unfortunate. It's funny in a way, too. I kind of chuckle when I hear it because I've heard it so many times before. Uh-huh. But and yesterday there was sort of a doubling down and a debate on it. I'm pointing that out. I'm not pointing it out as any kind of personal attack. It's an observation on my part. It's something I've heard before. I think that we've got 27,000-odd people in this city.
A little more.
And they're all good people who bring something to the table. Uh-huh. And they all can make their contributions in their ways. And to try to slice them and dice them and say you got to be a family guy or you got to be this or a Republican or a whatever you want to say, I don't buy that. I mean, this is a small community that pulls together and everybody works towards a common goal. And I just think that it's kind of hurtful in a way. I've heard it enough times. It doesn't hurt me that much anymore. But at a certain point, you say, when did people get over this stuff?
Well, I mean, obviously you're running against someone who's a family man.
Yeah, well, listen,
and he feels that it enriches one's aptitude for to be.
No one is saying that someone who has a stable man and wife, have 4 kids, 3 kids, 5 kids, whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, to raise a family is a tough thing, and it's something to be proud of.
Right.
And a lot of people come up short on it. A lot of people do exceptional jobs. I'm merely saying that the term family man is Ms. Macaluso not a family woman? She has one of the most tight-knit families I've ever seen, the Macaluso family. I mean, when I call my mom every day, as I try to do down in North Carolina, does that mean I'm not a family man? Everybody's got family. Uh-huh. Everybody's got people who are important to them. And if they don't have actual blood relatives, they've got a network of people and so on. I just don't like that kind of rhetoric. And if somebody in the mainstream media is going to say, oh, that's negative campaigning, I don't care. I don't like it. I think it's divisive, and I think it's unfortunate.
Fair enough. But having